Straight talk.
Straight talk, no chaser.
No chase.
No chase.
Tripp Simpson.
What up, though?
Juiceman Dan.
Peace.
And forever love the Koosta.
My post was in regard to something that happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana this morning.
So when you got the black people versus the police, you got a majority of America supporting the police against black people.
What did George Washington do when he thought he was being suppressed by the British government?
He fought back. So is that what you're saying? Does that mean?
Refer to George Washington.
I was shot. Yo, what the fuck is this?
Tito's, bitch.
Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. I said Tito's, bitch. Yo.
Tito.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night.
What?
We are Straight Talk, No Chase. I am your brother, Juiceman Dan. And my man, Cohen and Tripp Simpson. And we got the Koosta.
Don't forget about that nigga over there.
And this is Straight Talk, No Chase. We are back. We are better than ever, like always. And tonight we got a light show. Tonight we're going to keep it cool, calm, and collected. And this ain't late night radio, so I'm not going to put on my Adimu voice. I'm just going to talk regular. What y'all got tonight, man?
Juiceman Dan started off the show sort of moist, so we're going to bring it back home. I am Mr. Let's Talk Real, Cohen Cosby. We in the building. Shout out to Koosta's Corner, man. I'm passing on over to Tripp. What's up, Tripp?
Ain't too much, man. Coming off a good week, man. Our special guest tonight is a little late, so
There's nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to Roc Mikey on color.
Oh, yeah,
on color people time. I'm gonna shout the nigga out for being late. Fuck that.
We like people this late.
No, the fuck we
Our
don't.
brother Koosta's late every show, and he's part of the show.
you on time today, though. You on time today. Good job, bro. So, hey,
What you got?
I fucked around, man, and saw the movie Fences this weekend.
Fences.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't see it. I heard it was boring, though.
Well, it's boring if you're a fucking idiot. Only idiots can't sit through movies.
Well, I'm a genius. I just haven't seen it, though.
Well, Fast and Furious 8 is coming out soon.
I don't want to see Fast and Furious 8. I don't want to see Fast and Furious. I did see Hidden Figures.
I bet that was horrible.
Nah, it wasn't horrible. And if you have daughters, I'd advise you to take your
For
daughters.
what? So my daughters can learn how to lie about going to the fucking moon because the white man let them?
It had nothing to do with going to the moon.
Fuck outta here.
It had nothing to do with going to the moon.
What it had to do with?
Going into space.
What was it about? Did they go to space?
They did go to space. That's actually proven.
They went into space.
They did go into space. They orbited around the Earth a couple times.
Who let them do it?
It don't matter who let them do it.
Oh, okay.
It was black women that let it do it.
Okay. And
so I have two daughters, and I wanted my daughters to see.
You wanted your daughters to see that they can make the white man's reputation in the world better by assisting them in going into orbit.
What I wanted my daughters to see that. And that was good. That was real good. But what I wanted my daughters to see that.
If they study hard enough, the white man to give them a chance to help him out.
No, you're missing it. You're missing it.
All right.
What was
There
hidden,
goes all the sponsors for this show.
What was hidden all those years eventually will come to the light.
I know why they call it Hidden Figures, because Taraji,
She been hiding that figure.
yeah, she has.
But she had to let that
let's
thing
talk
Wait,
about-
go.
let me stop. Go ahead. Talk about.
If we talking about figures, Janelle Monáe can get it.
All right. So what does this mean? What did this mean to you and your daughters?
To me and my daughters, this is what it was. Hidden Figures. They were hidden. They were black women that put together the computer system, the scientific system, and the mathematics system that sent these white people around the moon. I mean, not around the moon, around the Earth, into the orbit. What I wanted my daughters to see was, even though you might be not be recognized, when it happens, your recognition will come. So it is important. Black girl magic is real.
So
The black woman is God.
the lesson is that you can make revolutionary discoveries in science for these people.
I didn't say
And when
for
you're
these.
old and dead, they'll recognize you in a movie that they're still going to make money off of.
No.
Great lesson.
They're not necessarily old
Great
and dead because they are alive.
Oh, they
But
are?
what I want to instill in my
bad, my
daughters is the power within
Don't kill them people
themselves.
off.
I want my daughters to recognize the power within themselves.
Right. Definitely.
So I wanted them to see an example of women that took the power within themselves.
I think it's a good example of how we are fucked up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
You got 2 girls.
I mean, think about it.
You got 2 girls.
You're talking about right, and you're talking about black women.
And
at
we
the
can just go into this show quick.
You're talking about strong, intelligent black women at the forefront of. Sorry to keep using this word, but white supremacy. I mean, part of the whole deal is them making you believe that they can pull rabbits out of hats, and they used 3 black women to do it.
Nah, they didn't use them.
They did.
They didn't use them.
And then they made them believe, oh, we're doing you a favor by letting us use you. Oh, congratulations. 3 black women, pulled the rabbit out of a hat for these motherfuckers. I'm just not impressed.
I wouldn't say it's for them. I'm saying the bigger victim.
Who was it for?
It was for themselves.
Okay.
Themselves.
And that's the point. That's the point. Our women are brainwashed into doing things for themselves.
Well, that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother show.
Nah, let me stop it. I sound
that's a whole nother. We didn't even get to finish introducing the show. We going back and forth already. God damn.
No bullshit.
It's all good.
Good
So
evening.
this is Straight Talk No Chase, man.
Get
This
it.
is the show that we don't pull any punches. Strap in, grab your drink, and
And
Get ready.
By the way, people, this is not a cross on my neck.
It looks like a cross.
These high quality cameras that ListenVision has, it may look like a cross, but it's in fact an
that don't look like an unk, cuz. Nah, I look like a cross. I
You
didn't
look
look
like a cross, like these,
Cross just represents
Step
transition.
your cross game up.
Cross just
Mike,
represents-
can you zoom in?
Cross.
People thinking this is a cross.
You can see the
We
little
rocking
loop.
unks. No, my uncle look like a cross too. God damn it.
Yeah, man.
Cross
It's a high quality
represents
shit.
transition. That's all, man.
That's all right. We shooting at 720.
You guys know what
we
you
shooting
represent.
at 720p. We gonna be shooting at 1080 soon.
There you
Oh
go.
shit, there you go.
Oh shit.
Damn, that nigga
That's
ugly
too
as
close.
Shit. Anyway,
Check out Tripp Simpson new gold. You know when niggas get new gold, they get size. Anywho, let's move into the topic for today, right?
Let's do it.
We're talking about internet gangsters, self-snitching.
Self-snitching.
That's what we're talking about right now. So we're talking about internet thugging, self-snitching versus handling your business online. So
Come on. Speaking of handling your business online, I can definitely see the curtain.
That's why I like this show. This is beautiful. And you got the motherfucker. Shh.
All right, there we go. All right, it looks like some Broadway shit. Thanks, man.
so
We
look,
got two
this
curtains pulled to the
is
side.
what we talking about tonight, right?
What you got, Cone?
So we working on some new things, right? So we got segments, right? So my segment is Real Talk with Mr. Let's Talk Real, Cohen Cosby, right?
Real
so
talk.
we're gonna start the
Mr.
show off
Let's
with
talk real.
a real talk topic, because that's what I like to do. I like to dispense with the ideologies and misinformation. We talking real shit. So what I've been noticing lately in the media, right?
What you got?
Like they've been promoting a lot of fake beefs, like this Chris Brown, this Soulja Boy beef.
I don't think it's fake beef.
Well, it's real beef. I'll say this: it's real beef, but it's being promoted in a way that is some real fuck shit, some real skinning and grinning, some real step and fetch, some real bullshit, right? Because this shit is getting so much traction that 2 rappers are beefing. They're gonna have a fight. They're gonna have all this, right? And nobody's realizing that this is some bullshit. Like they're perpetuating some bullshit and making money off of it, right? And I don't fuck with like. I mean, I feel like people should settle beefs with their hands instead of guns. I fuck with that shit. I realize that shit, but I feel like this is some real. It's some they cooning. It's soft shoe. It ain't no hard cooning. It's some soft shoe shit. Like Soulja Boy is a certified. He's a certified coon.
I just think.
I don't know. Let me finish my damn.
I'm sorry.
segment,
I'm sorry.
goddammit.
You're right.
Let me get my.
I got a hard
segment
time
out.
sticking to the script.
Let me get my segment out. Right.
Pause.
You know, let's get him the pause bell. So I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I feel like this shit is some real step and fetch, coon ass shit that they're doing because these people they donate the proceeds to charity, right? But they could be doing something positive to donate to charity. They are perpetuating a fluke ass beef because at the end of the day, it's some simp shit. Soulja Boy commented on Chris Brown's girl's Instagram.
Ex-girl.
And he got, his ex-girl. So he got enraged off some simp shit. Like, don't talk to my girl even though I don't fuck with her no more. I can't really fuck her. But I'm still associated with her. I put her on. So I still feel like I have a say in what she can do. That's some simp ass shit. So these dudes are beefing on some simp shit, and then you bring in to what I think is, I respect Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, but as an individual, I think he's a cool ass nigga too. And I think he's
Damn, you just
no. I really no, and this is off of facts though. When they talked to him about Black Lives Matter, he clearly said all lives matter. When they talked to him about issues in the community, he said that doesn't affect me, even though his fans, our majority, look like us. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's not even, he's on record doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
Straight talk, bro. Straight drinks.
So we got, hold up, I'm about to flip the camera. We got my man Roc Mikey in the building. He's asking for chases. He didn't know he came on the Straight Talk No Chase
The
show.
show is called Straight Talk.
What up, Roc?
Checking out shit straight.
Straight Talk No Chase,
Mike,
Roc.
get that split cam going, bro.
Hey. Yeah.
Come on, man, you got it.
Hey, Roc is a
Hold
DC. Roc is a DC legend.
If I had some juice or something, I would get to you.
We don't even buy no juice, cuz.
Damn, they don't even buy juice from
We
the
don't even
juice
get no
man.
juice.
But look, man, Roc is a straight DC legend, man. And normally I got a Corona for him, but you know, not today.
Hold on, let's finish this segment. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this
Go ahead,
segment.
finish your shit, man.
Before we get through it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the segment. So, but that's the basis of the segment, right? We talking internet thugs, internet beefing, self-snitching. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a lot of self-snitching. Soulja Boy is a prime example of self-snitching. I grew up in DC, South Side, Benning Road, East Street, and
How the fuck you play
Eastern
football,
Avenue. I'm about to tell you, hold on.
I ain't about to
Chill out.
That nigga just did.
My mama
connect
lived
the
on
dots.
Eastern Avenue. No, I'm sorry. My mother lived on Benning Road, East Street. My father lived on Eastern Avenue. So I got both sides of the game. And one thing about I learned that you don't make the block hot. And I think the shit that they doing, they coming on blocks, they saying swoop, they saying all these things. It's hot shit. They showing guns. Every shooter I knew, you didn't know they was a shooter till they got locked up. Or you knew they was a shooter because you respected them because they'll shoot your ass. It wasn't because they put a YouTube video up or none of that shit growing up in DC. And that's what we gonna talk about tonight. So, and that's gonna be Mr. Lex Talk Real Talk moment of today. We're gonna talk about that.
So I'll say this, man. And we touched on this a couple shows ago, man. You gotta understand, man. It's a lot of niggas out here learning this whole ass behavior from their mothers.
I agree.
Why? Because it ain't like either Hillary gonna lock their father up or
Because we talk about policy on this show. It's public policy, and that was one of the worst public policies they ever come up, where you can't have the father in the home in a Section 8 building. Knowing you could put somebody in poverty and then exclude the father and felons from coming to the property. When you made their fathers felons, you made their brothers felons.
God damn.
definitely. But you know what though? I mean, that's a problem too. But you know, real niggas know how to get around that Section 8 shit. You know, I know mad niggas
Fucked up.
they thought their parents was married for years. But whole time they was never married. Why? Because you know you had to get around that shit. And they worked it out.
And they made it work. And they
worked
made it
out.
happen.
But the problem is, like, we have to take responsibility for this. And when I say we, I'm not saying us three on the stage. I'm saying black men in general, because we let this shit get out of control like this.
I'm gonna take the high road on
There's
this.
no hold up. Damn. There's no other person to blame this on besides the older generations, because we watching these young niggas and we just criticizing them, but we haven't done nothing to really, you know, make an impact on them.
Well,
to
look,
be honest with you,
look, I'm gonna take the high road on this whole stance, and y'all make good points and great points. I'm gonna say this: that shit is entertaining, man. Like Chris Brown. Just think about this for a second, man. I know I'm usually the spiritual guru on this stage.
Really?
so self-proclaimed.
I am that I am.
Self-proclaimed.
I am that I am.
Self-proclaimed.
I am that I
All right,
am.
go ahead. You got
For those who have ears here. Anyways,
those who have nuts.
you got two.
My dick. Bitch.
You got two 135-pound dudes about to square up and fight, and you got
35-pound dude. Nah, Chris Brown a solid 180.
he's not 180. Man, we can't even see you.
Mike, what's up with the split screen, bro? Bruh.
He ain't all. He's taller. He an athlete. The nigga do flips and dances.
Yeah, whole time. Chris Brown dances all day. Soulja Boy drinks
Why
lean
you an athlete?
and smokes all day. That's not a matchup.
What did he do? Oh, damn, man. He fucked the screen up. You missed it.
You see when Chris went to jail, he gained about 85 pounds. When he got
I
out and
wouldn't
started
say
dancing, he dropped all that shit because he started
I
working.
wouldn't say 85, maybe 5 pounds of muscle.
No, hell no. He was a solid 30 pounds heavy.
But he don't got that right now.
Because he was dancing.
That motherfucking cocaine diet is
He danced that shit off.
He ain't danced that shit off. Nigga, he's...
What fat dancer do you know, Dan?
He doesn't know.
I don't know any fat
He
dancers.
doesn't know.
Exactly.
What that mean?
Fat dancers don't exist because
You
they
gotta speak
dance.
into the mic.
Did you see the nigga workout? That looked like a 12-year-old, cuz he's done for.
I mean, both of them look 12 years old. Both of them ain't got no goddamn.
I think Chris Brown is gonna give Soulja Boy that work.
Is this really gonna be a real situation?
I don't think it's gonna be a game either.
Is it really gonna be a situation though? Is it really gonna be a situation though? I think it's entertainment, man. I think it's just to suck jokers in.
Say what? Say it again. You said you want to do what there?
I didn't say what I was going to do. I didn't say what I was going to do. I said it. I said it.
Hold on, let's get this back on track, right? We get a little far off track. So the topic was internet beefing, internet thugging versus self-snitching.
Well, Soulja Boy clearly self-snitched because he got locked up with that purple-ass gun.
Did he?
Yeah, man. He got locked up with that purple-ass gun in the Draco after that video.
All right, listen. You know what it is? Like I said, man. Like these young niggas, they are hoes because they learn it from hoes. Nah, like real talk. Real talk. Let's keep it 1,000.
That's not 1,000 though.
They not learning from hoes?
I don't know if their mama's hoes or not.
Good
He
enough.
said,
Listen, man. Let's keep
They're
it
learning from a
1,000.
lot of female energy.
Let's keep it 1,000, man.
All right, so Dan, you need to weigh on this.
Damn,
I mean, my thing is this. We sit here and look at these rap beefs. We sit here and look at all these beefs all day, and it was only a matter of time before you get to somebody and say, you know what, hey man, let's put the hands up. You can't talk about a motherfucker but for so much before he's ready to put his hands up. If you're a man, the awkward thing about this is these are two men almost 30 or in their early 30s, and they look like they're 12. I wish one of them would put their hands up with me. I put some money up. Get your weight up.
This the old nigga on the block thing. He gonna beat up all the young
And get
niggas.
knocked the fuck out. Right?
So we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into this topic, man, and because this is something that, you know what I'm saying, really
Bellworthy.
that was not bellworthy.
It was.
I said we're gonna dive deeper in the topic.
2 times.
I think your bell is a little sensitive.
That shit again.
God damn. What the fuck is going on here,
Anyway,
man?
we're gonna dive deeper in
Can
this
we get
fucking topic.
Go ahead.
Did the guest come back? He ain't come back. He went to his car and shit.
That shit real.
So the
out
guest
here,
went to
man.
the car and shit. He wanted to get the Draco. Anyway. Let's dig deep in a little bit to this topic, man. So we kind of talked about it in the peripheral, but we didn't really dig into it. So we're gonna talk about self-snitching on the internet versus you thugging on the internet. Like,
Okay.
I respect certain people who get on the internet and they talk what they have to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I look at Whack 100 and somebody. I look at this game manager. I look at I respect the Locks. I respect certain groups that get on and say certain things. You know what I'm saying? without self-snitching, they let you know what it is and what it isn't, right?
Right.
And the difference is when you get on flashing guns, flashing your money, flashing things, that's taking it to the realm of self-snitching.
Okay.
Number one, if you flash a gun and you live in a state that don't allow firearms, you self-snitching. If you're flashing your money and you don't got a safe or nowhere safe to place your money, you're self-snitching. You're setting yourself up for robbery.
Plotting.
You're setting yourself up for robbery.
It's whole behavior. These niggas might as well buy stilettos and I don't even know what kind of bags these bras be buying now, because you know I don't be buying my wife that shit.
And I think, but I honestly think it's an industry thing, man. The industry is teaching these motherfuckers to flash your money, put the money counter out, show your safe, show everything about what you're doing, but at the same time, that's setting you up. Show your guns. It's niggas living in red and blue states.
The Naughty by Nature interview on Drink Chat.
I saw that shit.
Yo, them niggas said some real key shit earlier.
Tretch was fucked up.
Yo, when they first came out,
who's not fucked up on
was fucked up?
Tretch was fucked up. Tretch was fucked up.
Who's not fucked up on
Nah, he was like super fucked up. But
that nigga was
that
slitty.
nigga said, when he said some key shit, he said, when we first came out, we had all the sweatsuits. He said we looked like paid in full everywhere we went.
Right.
But he said the OG told him, look, man, no, we're all black. Get some fucking braids. Fuck that fade. And look dirty. And that's what they did. Because at the time, where they from in New Jersey, the police was hitting wherever the block was. This is hit the corner. The police was hitting their block hard because they was out there every day looking like paid in full. Right? And they started wearing all black. They got the braids, started looking grimy and dirty and shit. And they made the most money they ever made in their life. And the police never fucked with them.
Facts.
That's actually good point. But let's move into another part, man. Speaking of,
hold on, he said moving to another part, didn't say shit. All right,
didn't.
we're gonna keep the show moving.
Look,
right
keep the show
now.
moving.
We're gonna keep the show.
What I was trying to say was our brother Roc, the DC legend, is in the building, man. What's your take on all this? Matter of fact, internet gangster shit.
Hold on.
Tell the people who you are, how they can find you, and what you got going on. You on the mic, man.
Check 1, 2.
Roc Mike on the mic.
Roc Mikey on the mic. All I need is one mic. All right, man. Shit. You can follow me at ROC_MIKEY Roc Mikey on Instagram. You can follow Uncalled For at Uncalled For You NCALLED 4_band. And you can also hit me up on Facebook, UCB fan page, Roc Mikey. You know, Twitter, same thing at Roc Mikey. And my take on the gangster shit, just to overall wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? From what I hear y'all saying is that for real, that we all around the same age. Oh, that's right now here in the show. I might be a little bit old. I might be a little bit
Nah, we all in our goddamn 30s in here. Don't y'all only fake y'all 30-year-old motherfuckers.
He try to play you on the low, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta keep my little years.
Okay,
Hey, Roc,
You at least
stay on your
30.
toes, man, because he gonna try to play
You at least
on here,
33, Tripp.
But I can at least say this.
32, bro. I'm 32.
Y'all
32 in the possible, nigga.
Next month, I'll be 33.
Y'all knew what was going on before the internet came out.
Right.
All right, okay, that's what I'm gonna say. The people who knew what was going on before the internet came out, just gotta understand that, man. The internet has took away fear for people. It took away embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want to do. When they put a camera out there and allow you to post what you want to post, you say what you want to say, and you don't have to face nobody. You can stay in your room. That's, they're kind of like, pretty much saying, look, man, everybody just want to express their feelings, say what they want to say, do what they want to do, show us what the fuck you want to show us. And that's what we got here. That's why we here now with all this youngins putting out the guns and shit, and the rappers and on the YouTubes and doing all that shit, because at the end of the day, they're allowed to do it. And, the internet gave people that, that motivation that inspired them. I'm going to go ahead and say what I want to say. Ain't nobody going to say nothing to me. If they do, fuck it. I ain't going to see them.
That's a fact. But, like, my thing is, like, how did that shit get to that point? Like, I can think back, man, 16, 17 years ago. God damn.
17 years ago,
everybody in this room, except you said 40, you probably wasn't at the palace.
He said you weren't at the palace.
He wasn't at the Palace back in them days. But back in the Palace, matter of fact, when y'all used to play the Palace every week. You know what I mean? Like, niggas was really doing gangster shit. But I feel like it's more niggas getting locked up now than ever before. Cause like, I feel like, man, I don't know where this culture of bragging about what you did.
Same thing again. You seeing it more. Like, you know, the internet, they putting it up, posting it. Now you can see when a motherfucker catch somebody on camera shooting somebody. You can go look at that one web. So you couldn't see that shit back in the 90s.
You had to hear about that shit in school the next
be
day.
there and see that shit or even hear about when something happened.
You had to hear it around the way.
No video footage of a nigga coming through firing down at you. At your man or anything. You ain't not seen. You can see that. Everybody can see that shit. The whole world.
Shout out to 3DB, man.
So
the first wild shit I've ever seen in my life was 3DB show that is showing back in somebody's backyard in Newtown.
Nigga,
y'all know
time
Newtown. Everybody's probably at that show. Y'all was at that show, wasn't y'all?
No, wait.
First of all, you know that's where I'm from.
Yeah, I know.
It was across the street from his house.
Our band was fucking playing when this shit happened.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
That was a great segue.
So that's a perfect example, right?
All right, hold on.
Some wild shit going down. I didn't have no camera phone. I had the motherfucking the Nokia brick back in the day.
Well,
but if I had a camera phone, I might have caught some real shit on camera.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to segue into this. Our guest today.
How you just gonna cut my whole story?
No. It goes toe to toe with your story.
Can I finish my story?
Go ahead, finish your story, man. Finish your wonderful story.
I just wanted to finish. I just wanted to finish my story in terms of, man, something that happened that was crazy, man. That if I had a camera phone, that shit would have been all over the
That shit wouldn't have been on camera. That was a fucked up moment.
Because I knew parties involved, and I know someone who died in that shit. It was straight up front. But that's something that happened pre-social media. That happened in this era, it would have been all over.
But what I'm saying is this: wasn't nobody broadcasting that shit, bragging about it.
But that's what I'm going back. That's what I was trying to fucking get to.
Well, let's
before I said that. But that's an incident
happened.
That those are things that happened in, I like to say, old DC.
Just happened.
That happened that you heard about, and you heard about the politics behind it, and you heard about the beef that was behind it. You heard about things behind it.
Let's I don't mean to cut you off. I don't want to cut you off, but let's just get off that.
Okay,
what I will say about that situation is,
I thought he said get off the situation.
No, not that situation.
He definitely did.
We were in the band, right? That show you talking about. We
still talking about the same shit.
No, nigga, listen, man. Open your motherfucking ears, man. I'm telling you how we connect to this guest, right? The band that played at that time also played at the Palace with our brother right here with UCB at the Palace. The days are simply marvelous. The days of 3DB. The days of No Mercy. Those were the good days of Uptown type shit, man. We used to have a motherfucking ball.
Shit was still dangerous as fuck.
It was dangerous, but we had a good goddamn time. Nah. Listen.
My kids going to Dave and Buster's.
One of the good things I like about that is I hear, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I hear UCB is making a resurgence because we played with UCB back then as Simply Marvelous. But Mikey, can you speak on UCB coming back? Or are they coming back?
Oh, we already back. You know
damn, do the city want them back?
Just did a show at Fillmore.
Yeah, we just did a show at Fillmore with my man Ethan Spalding, Trap Rock.
Trap Rock, Panda.
We got a show this Sunday, us in Backyard at XO. Also Perfection Band, that's half of 3DB. And we back, man. We are ready and we back.
How you feel about being back? How you feel about the go-go era right now?
I feel good being back. Every time I look on the internet, right? Since we in the era of the internet, big web.
Mm-hmm.
Big web took over. www, the web. Big web took over. And I see people talking about UCB and stuff I might post about the band, and they saying how they want us to come back and this and that. That's the shit that motivate me to come back. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep doing this shit. So when I see that shit, it's just automatic. Like, man, let me get these guys together, man, and let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever with it. Whoever ain't, they ain't.
Do you got the original band?
No, we don't have all the original members. We have 60% of the original members.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to the people still with him. What up, Bo? Bo still with him. That's my man right there.
Bo,
I say
G Money, Mooley,
You
Big
know,
Marcus,
we just
JR.
did this a couple months ago at Howard Theater. Y'all niggas sound good, man. I mean, with or without the other 40%, y'all sound good, man. So I mean,
I appreciate that, man.
real talk.
No, I appreciate that. Good
I
luck.
was a fan, man. And let me tell you something, man.
You said
Not
you was a fan.
Not
I
was.
appreciate
Hey,
you
look, I
saying
caught
that.
myself.
God damn, I
Not
appreciate
was.
you saying you was a fan.
Not
Because you don't come out no more. So you was a fan.
I got a wife and 2
A
kids.
fan still come out when they act.
Hey, look.
You feel me? So
Hey,
you
look,
right.
hold on.
You
You
right.
said Sunday? You said Sunday, right?
You said Sunday.
Hey,
I
no,
feel
Dan-
you though.
no,
I'm
Dan-
gonna be there. You said you was a fan.
Dan's,
Some people-
Dan's a fair weather
Sunday.
fan like shit.
Nah, I ain't a
Yeah,
fan.
XO.
Yeah, XO Sunday.
Let's go.
I'll be there Sunday.
Let's go.
Okay.
We in there.
Hey, look,
I
I'm
see
gonna
you
be
there.
there Sunday.
I'm
And I'm not, I won't
I
say
see you there.
was a fan because I am a fan.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate
Mike, man,
that,
you
bro.
like family, man. Mike
You know that.
do work with my brother. You know, I don't know what he is right now, but
Our pops don't.
Pop's doing great, man.
Shout out to
man.
OG Wendell in the building.
He come up here
He
now
come
and
to the
then.
show all the time.
That's my
Yeah,
man.
man.
Cocaine cowboy.
Yeah,
Nigga
man.
came up here last time with a fucking
Hey,
like extra turn.
my father's an uptown legend, man. That's where the juice man get his swag. But nah, man, I gotta correct myself. I won't say was a fan. I'll be in there Sunday.
That's
for
what's
sure.
up, man.
For sure.
It'll be a pleasure to see you, man. No lie.
I can't beat my feet like I used to, but you know,
You used to beat your feet. I ain't never seen. I
You
would
look like a dancing ass nigga too, bro.
what did Koosta say earlier? Dancers are athletes. You know, I ran track back then.
I didn't hear EQ say that. I didn't hear that shit.
Cool. Are dancers athletes?
You know what? That was a
Talking
good.
about Dan
That was a
beating
good.
his
That was a
feet.
good segue.
Fuck
Hold on. Cool. You know what you did? You just gave the perfect segue because we gonna get back on topic right now. So
There is no topic ever.
But no, it is a goddamn topic. It is a goddamn topic. But you was going back down memory lane and shit.
I love
So it
memory
wasn't.
lane.
It was a topic. But no, I fuck with memory lane, bro. We all got memories. We go back to Lamar Riggs football, man. Shout out to Lamar Riggs.
Shout
man.
out.
We go back way further than
Every
that.
day.
You know what I'm saying? All that, man. So we gonna go back to the topic, man, because I think it's poignant, right? We've had a few artists on this show. Like we had Fats the Big Fella on the show, and he talked about the same thing, man, about industry versus real life. And I think this beef between Chris Brown and Soulja Boy fucking like really emphasizes that industry shit versus real life.
I think it's industry versus industry.
Because because I'm saying all that shit is industry. Like Soulja Boy beef with like 9 people. He beef with No Plug. He beef with
No Plug. It's a nigga named No Plug.
yeah, he
out here?
beef with 21.
Yo,
He
who
beef
is
with-
No Plug? I want to hear
he
some
beef
No
with-
Plug.
he
It's
beef
a
with-
rapper
he beef-
named No Plug.
He beef with like 9 niggas in a span of
Hold up, time
1
out.
month.
I'm sorry. It's a rapper named No Plug.
No Plug out of Atlanta.
I gotta hear this nigga's music. His name is No Plug.
He might not got the plug.
I'm just saying that's a hell of a
I think
name.
he said I don't need a plug.
That's the
his
best name I
No
heard
Plug.
since Rondo number 9. That's the best name I heard since Rondo number 9.
What you be talking about, man?
But go ahead.
Anyway, we
No
gonna keep
Plug.
going for it.
That's dope.
So
No Plug.
I'm saying industry is you
Niggas
beef
is
with
crazy.
9 people and then you can get online and apologize and expect everything to go.
He a drug addict, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know plenty of people who've dealt with drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? The server or the servee. It don't matter if you're on drugs. The decisions you make, the things that you say, you gotta be held accountable for.
Yeah, but you
and
know-
people not being held accountable
I think-
because it's industry shit.
I think the biggest issue that we're looking at drug addicts.
But hold on. Before we get too far off, I want to get Roc Mikey's opinion on this because he's been in the industry. He can tell you both sides of the game. He went from 640 to Houston to Hollywood.
that's Rock Creek,
So
I was about to say 640.
Rock Creek.
A little bit up the street.
You know, it was 640 before Rock Creek. You know,
That's what I thought. You know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
640 before Rock Creek was established, but you know, it's Rock Creek.
So
That's
I
the early
want
dab rap.
yeah, I want to
When I
get
was a
Rock's
young
opinion.
nigga. I ain't no young nigga no more, so I ain't rapping Rock Creek.
You grown ass man.
640 and none of that
man.
shit. Man, you know.
I
grown
So
my
up.
that's what I'm
kids.
saying. That's one of the few men that I know that has been through the streets and the music industry, to where as though he had Scarface on his records, to where as though he had the biggest people in the game on records, on things that can speak to that. So I want to give his opinion on industry versus the streets, man. What do you think?
Well, you know, I ain't really want to touch on this shit, but
the chocolate chip cookies made him do it.
I personally had what some may call it, or not may call it, an industry versus street mentality type situation going with me and a brother Wale. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't want to talk about this shit, but since you brought it up, it was like perfect. Industry, street shit, you know what I'm saying? We see.
Wale name keep coming up. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
We got guys like,
man, he made that cookie good as shit. God damn. Fuck that cookie up.
We got guys, right? That's not street type dudes, but they affiliated with street dudes. They know street dudes, they've been around it, maybe their family, but they didn't really per se participate in a lot of street activities and shit coming up, which is cool. You don't have to do that to be cool.
True.
You don't have to do that to be respected.
True.
That don't mean you're a bitch if you don't be a street nigga. That don't mean you're a sucker or none of that if you ain't a street type of person. But you got guys that get in the industry and they get around street type of mentality situations, and they trying to live up to that shit, and they really ain't about that type shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So when you at that level in the industry, you know you got money, bitches, people around you, friends, enemies, all that shit around you, media, all that. You say what you feel, just like one of these wild niggas out here that ain't in the game, in the street, that might get on the internet and say wild shit. Say what you say, and you might say it to a nigga who is just a little bit more thorough than you are, or move smarter than you, or whatever he might do than you. He might move smarter than you, might go harder than you. You know what I'm saying? He might kill faster than you. He might do whatever he do quicker than you. So you just gotta know, man. You know, if it ain't worth going to war for, just lay back, man. Stay in your lane. You ain't willing to die for the shit or go to jail or none of that wild shit. If you get into a fight, just stay in your lane, man. You know what I'm saying? I think people know where they lane at, but sometimes people get, you know what I'm saying, they get out of lane. And that's when shit happen, like industry beefs you see with this person and that person. I'm not saying who is who, but you know what I'm saying, that's what you get though. When it comes to the industry versus street shit.
We had Faster Big Fella on the show, and he said he echoed your sentiment in terms of with that whole person that you mentioned, that he felt like he gave him his street pass after that fact. And I felt like you might have had an influence in terms of his street pass early on. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Because Faster Big Fella definitely said in terms of bringing street artists here with the board of administration, he was influential with that, and nobody else had pull in that situation. He was essential to that.
He absolutely was. I'm sure he was. The Spill Gang and the crew, Ty, Slunner, and all them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Spill Gang. I'm sure they definitely was influential into that. You know what I'm saying? Part. But like you said early on, it ain't even about street cred for me and like who I brung to him or whatever. I feel like I brung the whole city to Wale early on. You know what I'm saying? Like to shine a light on Wale. Yeah. When you had people saying, who is this guy? Or why is he up there with you guys? But we are who we were. We were who we were. You know what I'm saying? We had the hottest record out in the city.
Shout out to Sexy Lady. And you know it's still in rotation on every radio station. You're going to hear that once a week. Every radio station.
Guys like Kenny Burns and Wale and them, they capitalized off of that. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Daniel Wiseman and Rich Clyde and all them capitalized off of the success of that record and what we can do further than that on the stage live. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like what we did is we definitely gave him a stamp in the game in this area. You know what I'm saying? just to stop. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he did after we got him to where we got him at, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shout out to whoever did what they did. But starting this shit off, I know what I went through. You know what I'm saying? I was called up. People hit me up asking me, what the fuck you doing? Fucking with this, and that. Because I ain't see nothing wrong with the guy. And I don't see nothing wrong with him to this day. He doing what he doing. He doing this thing. What we had, it was some miscommunication. And eternally with the band and Wale. And it is what it is. So we here where we at now, UCB, we back. Like I said, we got 60% of the original members, core members. And we rocking and rolling, man. We be at the XO this Sunday night, clicking the sticks around 12:30. Us, Perfection Band, come on before us and back after us. So we come on second. So
and I agree with a lot of what you said, man. I think a lot of that beef was a miscommunication when you dealing with street guys, you dealing with real situations versus. Not saying he's not a street person, but his goal was to get in the music industry, and that necessarily wasn't y'all goal at the time because y'all had success in your own name.
I gotta cut you off. That was our goal, was to get into the music industry, and I gotta say that Wale did try. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was backing us, you know, supporting us, and you know, shouting us out, and you know what I'm saying, screaming our name to the industry execs. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't sign a whole band, like a group of 10, 11 members. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it's been narrowed down, and they got how many they got, and they rocking and rolling, and everything working out for him. You know what I'm saying? How he rocking out with his live shows, and more success to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I can say.
So how do you feel about, because I remember when y'all was all at the MTV Music Awards. That was big for the whole city.
That was definitely huge.
That was big for the whole city. It was definitely big for us, being as that we know y'all personally. So my thing is, how did that change to where it looked like everybody was about to be on?
Well, everybody wasn't there. I wasn't there, and Bo wasn't there, or G Money wasn't there.
Gotcha.
So you know, a lot of shows that I did with Wale and on the road with Wale and the band, when we started more gigging with Wale versus taking our own shows we was doing that we had here, that we would normally get here, and kind of dedicate our time more to him, because he had tours and that was more bigger than what we had going on, more shows and more frequent shows and shit like that. I didn't go to every show or event. I wasn't invited to every show or event. I came to the shows I can make it to, that I can physically drive up there to on the East Coast, and did them shows, and just to keep UCB, just to keep UCB going, just to keep our name still driving while we are backing him up at the same time, performing Sexy Lady and maybe Pump Me Up, or maybe getting on there and freestyling with Wale on Nike boots, a couple of jumps he might ain't want to do 2 verses on and shit like that. I done shit like that with them, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit I wasn't on. Blueprint 3 tour, I wasn't with them on that. Out Canada, I wasn't on House of Blues show. I wasn't on the MTV junks. All, you know, so all of us wasn't on none of them.
But
junks.
What you will be.
But it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we looked out for Wale. He tried to look out for us. There was a miscommunication with the band eternally, and this was where we at. Like I said, we back.
I say
XO this Sunday.
Real talk. I say when Fast the Big Fella was on the show, he summed it up, and all he kept saying was the word gatekeepers. We don't got to harp on that.
Gatekeepers in DC.
Gatekeepers.
Basically, he felt like that situation over there was the gatekeeper to DC hip hop. You know what I'm saying, or industry hip hop.
You gotta understand, when Wale came in the game, it was around the same time them developers and shit came down from New York and was changing the city up, that New York shit. So them connects with all of that Rockefeller, Kenny Burns, all that shit gets gelled together, and Wale name was ringing with the Dig Dug, because Alizé the Boss had it jamming down on at the Outbar every Tuesday and everywhere he was at, and on the radio. So at that time, when you got Kenny Burns hollering at Robin, people who started Ball Alert and all them down Outbar, asking them who the man, who the nigga hot here, who doing they thing. That's their connection, who they fuck with, and they team of people. So they, you know what I'm saying, they gave out Wale name. So they, you know what I'm saying, they stamped Wale, and it was on from there. He took that approval from Ball Alert and Alizé and them, from Dig Dug, and also Sexy Lady playing at the same time, and said this the hottest band right now with the record out right now with UCB. They run the same market with Wale. Everybody else shot Wale down who wanted to work with him early.
I got another question for you.
And then UCB fucking with him, and that's how it got on with us.
I mean, like,
Simple as that.
I fuck with you, cuz. So listen, let me ask you one question. Where can I get that 1228? Is it 2000 or 2001?
2001.
It's
That
2001.
1228.
I got it.
The Palace
Said
joint,
he
you know what I'm
got
talking about? Yeah, I need that, bro. I need
I
that.
got you.
I need that.
I send that to you tomorrow.
That's when we
I
was
need that shit.
that's 01 because we was at
I need that
Wilson
shit.
High School, nigga. I
I'll send
listened
it
to
to you
that
tomorrow.
joint every day,
need that shit.
every day on the train
I can share.
from Tacoma to Tinley Town.
Bro, I need that shit.
Shout out to all my Wilson Tigers out there.
And speaking on that, man, like we can switch gears. What do UCB got to offer? Cause man, I'm a fan of UCB, man. I love UCB.
He just said, hold on. He just said UCB got a new
Man,
show. You ain't
let
hear?
me. No, I know, nigga. At the EXO this Sunday, nigga. But what I'm telling you is this. I remember we was in the band. Hey, look, Mike. I got a confession, man.
He's always telling me.
I got a confession. We used to be in practice,
Hold
right?
on. You got a confession?
Nah, no motherfucker. Homer.
One time at band camp.
Nah, no shit like that. Hey, look. We used to have this thing, our front line, our back line used to go back and forth. And these niggas just be like, why y'all don't sound like UCB? Why can't y'all sound like UCB? I said, because we ain't UCB. Why can't y'all sound like UCB? But y'all brothers are talented, man. So what do the people got to look forward to? I know the talent is there. So,
They have to look forward to a show at XO this weekend.
That's this
that
weekend.
he plugged.
I'm talking about moving
He plugged
forward.
several. I mean, they're gonna move forward by doing shows.
We there Sunday. How you gonna act?
He's a goddamn. He does shows. That that's what bands do. They do shows. So that's what they do. So we only got a few minutes left, so we're gonna round this off. We're gonna try to move to Koosta's Corner. We didn't really get to the topic too much about self-snitching and internet gangsters, but I think Koosta's Corner is gonna represent that today.
The self-snitching and the gangsters. I got a couple things. We just got a new one too, but
Oh shit.
let me know when you're ready, Mike.
We gotta get the OG and the homie up there too, man.
Yeah, like this is a participation with you, huh? Yeah, we might go a little later. What time we going? To 10:05 maybe? Cause there was a lot of goddamn. Okay. We can't talk about times. Well, while Koosta gets us together, I'm gonna give y'all my real take on this. I think the current beefs that are in the media right now are some bullshit. I think it's some skinning and grinning, some real coon and shit, because a lot of these niggas putting niggas on to fight each other for charity. It's so much other shit they could be doing with their time. Soulja Boy needs some OGs in his corner to really school him, put him on game. He's going into Compton with red hats on, screaming Sue Whoop. When this nigga is really from like Alabama or Atlanta, like he ain't even from
Mississippi.
there. Like this is some real shit that Roc know about, that these industry niggas be getting extorted, right? That's a situation when niggas get extorted by these gangs on the West Coast, get extorted by these gangs in the Midwest. When they come there, they gotta claim sets, but they ain't from these sets.
Hell yeah,
they not from these sets. So we gotta really look at that in the industry, man. Niggas need to stop getting extorted.
We on Koosta.
Whoa, nah, I ain't on Koosta, man. I don't do that.
We're switching to Koosta's Corner.
You say where my mic at? It's in your hand, nigga.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out to Koosta's Corner, man.
All
We
right,
about to
back just to expand a little bit on that Soulja Boy Chris Brown thing. We got a little sit down session with him, Floyd, and a couple of the promoters for the fight, and he talking all that big bad gangster shit.
So this shit is real.
It's real. Oh, you ain't know?
I thought it was a joke.
Dan wife don't let him watch TV, or he don't.
Yeah, we got rid
They
of
gonna make some money off it too.
He don't got
niggas
mobile
gonna
wireless on his phone.
Dan can only watch PBS.
I watched PBS and documentary.
That nigga
And
barely
Vice,
get
I watched
text
Vice Land. How about that?
Yeah, that's all
Shout
I
out to
watch.
Viceland.
Shout out to Viceland. They gonna be covering us
Viceland,
pretty
ESPN.
soon.
Pretty soon. Go ahead, Koosta.
It's coming out.
Oh.
It's been a lot of bickering back and forth on social media, and I think that nowadays
shape up his shop.
it's too much back and forth. I think the best way to resolve any problem is to do it the old school way. Physical. You guys can't come to a resolution by communicating. I think you guys should do it physical with the gloves on. Kind of like myself, a prize fighter.
Soulja
a former
is
prize
for real
fighter.
with this big ass.
And I think
fucking
that
chain.
it'll be real entertaining. I think that Soulja Boy is an unbelievable entertainer, as well as Chris Brown. He's
He gonna be
unbelievable
entertainer, alright. He gonna be
And I
entertainer,
think
alright.
that a lot of people
He called it nigga
want to see
unbelievable
those two
entertainer.
come together and make an explosion. I want
funny.
to let
This
both
is
of
the
these
world we
guys
live in, man.
So when
make some go out there and make some good money, and it's fun.
Nachos, M&M's.
Shit.
And it's entertaining, and that's what it's really about.
Yeah,
You
man,
know,
we're not trying to-
again, I was just
we can either have a fight in Los Angeles, or we can take it to Las Vegas. I mean, I think it's
I
up
would love to have him at the MGM Grand here, man.
to what both fighters would like to do. We're entertainers, becoming fighters.
Can we really get into the beef though between you and Chris and talk about what's happened? I mean, in the last 48 hours, it's been.
I mean, me myself.
Look.
I mean, I think
Me myself,
Chris
that's a
Brown
double
is
goddamn negative. Me
Ego.
an
myself.
exceptional artist.
Ego.
I think he's making great music. He's out there entertaining. I don't know what made him go at Soulja Boy. I thought they was friends. That's what I thought.
Right.
Because
Same
from what he
hood,
told
man.
me, you know, Soulja Boy got in touch with the
Alabama,
Harlem Hot
Compton,
Boy,
Virginia, Bumpton. They
aka
from the same hood.
P. Rilla got in touch with me,
It's close.
and so I
Not
asked P.
from
Rilla,
the same hood, bro.
do they really want to fight? And P. Rilla said yes. So I said, let's make it happen.
This shit ain't for real, man.
Okay.
It's past that point now. We can't
People-
squash it. He gotta fight me.
Well, he said the same thing. So, I mean, it seems like both of you are.
Big
Agree.
Soulja.
I mean, I don't know. Has he agreed to fight? I mean, I know he's made one
Medium
comment.
Soulja.
On,
You ain't seen
he made a
all
comment
the
on
blogs?
people. We've written about it.
And basically, it wasn't me. Well, it wasn't him accepting. It was me accepting the challenge.
Okay.
He wanted to fight in the ring.
Right.
That's the first step
So,
to getting your ass
okay.
knocked out.
So we're
I want to fight in the street in my hood for nothing.
and you went there the other day, yesterday, and what?
And-
That's
and
where the
kinda
cool shit
explain
comes in.
What happened?
On the
Because
fight in the
you
street.
look on social media.
No,
some
this
videos,
nigga's a
one
multi-millionaire. He said, I want to fight in the street,
with
and
somebody
it was for
that
nothing.
Looked like you were friends with, and then later
This
there was
is
another
sad.
video that showed you wanted to square up with him. But I mean, people on social media don't really know what happened.
Basically, what happened was the day before I went to my hood, Chris Brown uploaded a video.
Yes.
Same guy
Get
You
him.
got the
who's
audio
in the
running.
video,
don't you?
who's in my hood, who I got to the architect. I was like, "What's up, my nigga? You want to get in?" He was in Chris Brown video the day before. So when he seen me,
Nigga
I
sound
knew
like
I was
a
gonna
hoe.
see them.
He
I
was
knew I was gonna run into these dudes. You dig what I'm saying? So when he seen me, he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do something."
This nigga
I just was
father,
yesterday on Chris Brown Instagram holding guns saying "fuck Soulja Boy." Now he right here in front of me in the hood with 30 of his niggas. What I'm gonna do? So he tried to push me. You know what I'm saying? When
He didn't
pushed
try
me,
to push you. He
I
really
threw the
pushed
phone
you.
on
He
the
mushed
ground
you.
and took my chain and said, "What's up, nigga? Let's get
He
it."
tucked his chain
He
in.
turned around
He
and
said
walked
that.
off.
Yes,
You feel me?
the
So
nigga's
from
serious.
that first angle, it looked like they
Nah, he
came
mushed
and
you.
robbed me and beat me up. And I got jumped and that. No, nigga, you saw the real video. You saw the second angle. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even about it. I'm not even.
Soulja
promoting
Boy,
that.
tell
That
him.
nothing.
That nigga got
happens
mushed
in
for
the
real.
NBA.
You hear what this nigga
They don't
said?
show. I don't want to show
Soulja
what
Boy,
really
tell
happened.
him.
I know what you thought.
Look
you
at
saw.
Floyd's face, though.
I know you
Look
told
at
us.
Floyd's
Serious.
face.
Hey, Floyd look
Look at
like
Floyd's face.
this nigga's a cold
Look at
bitch.
Floyd's face.
But that's neither here nor there. The whole beef started was I
Floyd
was
looking
in
like
my
Floyd face.
business.
Floyd like, how
New
much
Year's
money I'm gonna make
Eve,
off this
chilling.
shit?
Mind you, I like Karuchi picture 4 months ago.
Karuchi pitch. Oh, this over
So you telling me you
Karuchi,
just
man.
not caught wine to this right now? You just now want to
Yeah,
trip
man, we
4 months
good.
later?
No. This is
See if I
fucking
did it
gold.
today, yesterday,
Play this
last
shit.
week, 2 weeks ago. I did it 4 or 5 months ago. You called me on. This is the whole story. I'm sitting in my house. I'm sitting in my house.
Niggas always do that.
Chris Brown FaceTimes my phone.
He thinking
Pick up.
back.
I said, yo, what's up, bro? He said, listen up, little nigga. Why you liking Karuchi's pictures on Instagram? You got me fucked up. When I see you, I'ma knock you out. I'm thinking he playing. I'm like, man, Chris, man, I didn't think it was gonna be no big deal, bro. You know, cause from my understanding, I know what's going on in the industry. I know that she not fucking with him. I know that he had a baby.
He basically said,
you know what I'm saying? And even then, I still thought I was wrong. I was like, you know what? They used to be his girl. I was wrong for liking his pictures. But you know what? You know what? Everybody I asked said I was wrong. My daddy, my OGs, all my homies, every rapper in the industry. I said, yo, was I wrong for liking Karuchi picture? And you know what I'm saying? I got a heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody liking my bitch picture either. I'll probably do the same thing. Not that crazy. But you know what I'm saying? And then they said, nah, bro, I'm gonna be real. You wasn't wrong. She don't fuck with him. He ain't seen her in 2 years. She fucking him every day.
Yo,
and she pulling up to his house, and I don't know that, then that's different. But when I walk into another rapper house and I see her sitting on the couch, you ain't saying shit to that nigga. Don't try to come and pick a fight with me, bro.
Cause
all
you
I do
little,
is like
nigga,
a picture, and I know that nigga doing more than liking pictures with this chick. That you feel me? So then, what really made the beef escalate is when she went on Instagram and dissed him. He went on there, I fucked all your friends. She dissed him. So, and then when he dissed her back, this ain't about you. I made you famous. So, no, listen. So you listen. So you want to fight me now over the bitch. You want to fight me over this girl that just dissed you. And said she don't want nothing to do with you. And she tired of you beefing with Soulja, Drake, Tyson Beckford, anybody that show interest in her.
Yeah, I think this gonna be a crazy event.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, bro. Hey, time out, man. Why the fuck do these niggas do this?
Yo, let's let the OG.
Man, where the music? Man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, Mike, come on, cue that shit. Let's let the OG come up here and explain that shit.
Nah, the reason why them youngers doing that, think about it.
Why they doing?
They both were young, got a lot of millions. Look at his name, Soulja Boy. He can't go off the what was that stupid ass song he had?
Woo!
He can't go off that no more. Now he got to be this gangster name. Chris Brown, when he came in the game, he was a young dude dancing all over the place. He wasn't kissing no girl, ain't had no tattoos. Now he's a grown man. He can't be the little Chris Brown no more. So now you get all this money. I can't have that image. I can't have that image as when I was a kid. Now I'm an adult, so I got to create a new image. And what's the new image? In order to make money, you got to have controversy. In that industry, ain't no street beef. There's no such thing as street beef. Because street beef, they wouldn't even talk about that shit. Chris Brown said, I know where you be at. You see what he said? I know where the nigga live at. I went to his house. So for me, I look at it as them young niggas, they got money when they were young, at a young age. Now they're older. They can't hold that same image as the little dancing kid or the dumbass dance. So now it got to be one of those things now. I got to create an image now. I got to create a whole new image. I got to be around some gang members. You know, and y'all said it earlier. Them gang members, they're exploiting them. They say you want to be around us? Okay, cool. We'll give you the street cred that you want, but it's gonna cost you. Them niggas dumb as hell.
They cutting checks, 30,000, 40,000 for that.
And it's crazy. Lil Scrappy had a song a long time ago. He said, what was the joke? Said, it was a verse that said, you don't
want no problem?
Yeah, you don't want no problem. What was the first verse he had? He said, you don't want no blood in the street. Mouth full of blood and soul full of heat. Like, them niggas don't really understand that shit. These bullets really kill.
Yeah.
These niggas think, oh yeah, some studio shit. But the crazy part about it is the niggas that's with them, that's extorting them, is gonna fuck around and kill somebody. And them niggas ain't gonna go to jail. It's the nigga that got the money is gonna go to jail. To me, at the end of the day, it's all some immaturity shit. It's some lack of self-esteem. These dudes now, you know, you got to create this image that I'm this hard nigga. No one wants to be the gentleman in the room. You know, you got to be this.
Facts.
I got to be.
I'm the gentleman in this room.
You know
I feel like you 100,000% right because. Oh, what the fuck y'all niggas got?
Go ahead, talk, nigga. Tripp.
I ain't about to get on y'all.
Tripp Simpson.
Listen, I'll say this, man. You're absolutely right because these niggas, man, I hate to say they a different breed because like we all the same people, but I don't know, man. Like these niggas wake up in the morning and they sniff ass or something, man.
Niggas getting high, man. Niggas off that cocaine. See nigga mouth all
He
white.
said they sniff ass though. What the fuck
like,
does ass do to you?
I don't know. That's what he doing.
I mean, I don't sniff ass, so I don't know.
Nah, them niggas drug
You wake,
ass, man.
Tripp, do you wake up with a shot of ass in the morning?
Shot of ass.
No shower, no nothing. You roll over in the ass, facing ass.
I don't like to talk about niggas' baby mothers, man. Cause I'm a nice guy.
I'm glad I don't got no baby mothers out there.
Shit,
Nah.
I got a baby mother. I'm trying.
Come on, man.
Shut my mouth.
So using her ass? You was eating that ass, Dan?
I'm a happily married man with 2 children.
Do you eat your wife's ass?
I'm a happily married man with
Do
2
you
children.
eat your wife's ass?
What the fuck are we talking about, man?
We talking about do you eat your wife's
All
ass?
right, we're back.
Y'all, hey,
We got two more to go.
Hey, motherfuckers that know me and know my wife, they know goddamn well they don't talk about my wife like that.
So is that a yes? I think that's
Go
a
ahead.
yes to me. He didn't deny it.
We got
Who we got?
your boy Meek took another L today, man.
Another. Oh!
Boom!
Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop
Hey,
this.
ho! How the snow fall on top of his head though? And he fell again. Ho! Time out. Rewind that shit. Please rewind that shit. He had to go back in the house because he had to collect his thoughts.
Why he run though? Look at him run.
Are
It was
those,
skinny jeans.
are those the steps? What kind of?
This is mother house.
They're like project steps.
This is mother's house.
Why is mother living in a fucking
Newly
townhome?
renovated projects.
That's a townhome. Look at this nigga. Oh,
He shouldn't have had them Yeezys on. Them Yeezys don't protect you in the motherfucking snow.
Yeezy's got no.
That
grip.
wasn't Yeezy too. The
He
Sply
gone. He was
Yeezy.
gone and he came back like, "Hey, mama, I need a shirt. I need the new jacket."
Who the
That
fuck
shit ain't
leaked
right.
that? Who the fuck
Watch
leaked the
this.
footage?
Oh shit.
Y'all
Hey.
niggas ain't right, man. Like,
Hey.
what y'all
Hey,
doing?
this some TMZ shit.
Hey,
right
nah,
here.
he went head
Nigga
first, bro.
find
Nah,
all this
didn't he
stuff.
just break up with Nicki Minaj though?
Don't
That's
do
fucked
that to
up.
the brother. Don't do
dumped
that to
him.
the brother. That's a
He
brother.
took another.
Shout out to the Yeezys with no
She
grip.
dumped
on
him
the
and he
bottom.
took a dive.
Yeah, he took
Why y'all
a-
do that to that brother, man? Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, man, about Meek Mill, man.
Tell me something.
Tell us something.
That nigga just bust his ass.
He tried. He can't even stop laughing.